والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين يستمعون القول فاتبعون أحسنه. Tonight we are going to share, inshallah, and to increase our knowledge by reading from the book Al-Wala wal-Bara in Islam. To love and to hate in Islam. We know that in a Muslim life, everything we do due to our love to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will love who he told us to love, and we will hate who he told us to hate. And the life of a Muslim, everything we do, just like what Abdul Qadir Jalani said, if you love somebody or you hate them, you find out why, to make sure that you are not loving them due to your desire, or you hating them due to your desire. If you love somebody, you have to love them for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if you hate them, you need to find the reason why you hate the person, because they declare war to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or they are the enemies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you don't like what they are doing. You don't hate their personality, but you hate their actions. ومن خلال, and this is a topic is talking about birrul aqarib al-mushrikeen, being good to our relatives who are pagans, to our relatives who don't believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ومن خلال تتبع القرآن نجد أنه رغم قطع الولاء سواء في الحب أو النصرة بين المسلم وأقاربه الكفار فإن القرآن أمر بعدم قطع صلتهم. When we see the verses that was revealed in Makkah, the Holy Quran revealed in Makkah, telling the believers to be very careful on who they love and who they hate, who they support and who they go against, especially when it is happening in your family. Can you imagine someone in your own family against you? Why? Because you are making your way to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and due to that, the relation became so bad among families as themselves. Yet, Islam still say, even if they are on the different path of yours, you still need to be good to them and remain in touch with them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَوَصَيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ حُسْنًا. One of the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to every human being, when they have been created, is to be good to your parents in one go. Regardless they are Muslims or not, you are to be good to them. وَإِنْ جَاهَدَاكَ. But if they sacrifice and strive and do their best to against you, to make you make a partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or to make you go against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or they tell you to do something that you don't know or not accepted in Islam, فَلَا تُطِعَهُمَا. Don't obey them. They are the closest people to us, our father and our mother, but they are points in our life which we cannot go beyond, and that is to do with the borders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it may be so difficult and you don't even know how to judge it, but إِلَيَّ مَرْجِعُكُمْ. All of you will come back to me, you and your parents. فَأُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be the final judge, and he will tell everybody and deal with them according to what they used to do in their life. So we can see this ayah when you really see it is emotional. And the reason it was revealed also was emotional. When Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas had to make a very hard choice between his deen and his mother. And what the mother did, نزلت هذه الآية في سعد بن أبي وقاص. This ayah was revealed to solve a problem in which Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas was involved, between him and his mother, Hamna bint Abi Sufyan. Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas, from the early Muslims who stand up for Islam and accepted Islam, and he used to be very good to his mother. But his mother said to him, ما هذا الدين الذي أحدثت. Oh my son, what is this new religion that you just made up? والله لا آكل ولا أشرب حتى ترجع إلى ما كنت عليه. That's what the mother says. She's trying to use the emotional war against his son. And she said to him, I will never eat, I will never drink, I will never be under a shelter until you give up Islam. Go back and deny Islam again, and go back to the paganism, and go back to what we used to be before Islam. If you don't do so, I will not eat or drink or shelter until I die. And when I die, people will blame you and they will call you that, look, this is a man who killed his mother. So they're trying to to fight Saad emotionally and use him. Can you dare? You walking and people say, you know, this young man, he killed his mother, is starving to death. Of course, it will be very difficult for Saad. And people will call you the killer of his mother. ثم إنها مكثت يوما وليلة لم تأكل لم تشرب. And truly she started practicing this. And we call it the hunger strike. And one day she didn't eat, didn't drink. And 2 days also like that. فجاء سعد إليها وقال, but Sa'd came to her and said to her, يا أمّا, oh my mother, لو كانت لك 100 نفس, even if you have 100 souls, فخرجت نفسا, and these 100 souls come out of your body one by one after one another, ما تركت ديني, I'm not going to give up Islam. So mother, you please go and eat and drink and go inside your house. فلما أيست منه أكلت وشربت. And when she noticed the faith that Sa'd got, nothing can change it. You know, no human relation can disturb the relation between him and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فأنزل الله هذه الآية وأمره بالبر بوالديه. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals this ayah, telling Sa'd and everybody else, in case you have similar problem with your parents, we don't obey them, but we be good to them. Because mother is a name, all the religion are praising this name. Until the Arab poet said, اسم تقدس في الأديان قاطبة ومن تحت أقدامها جنات رضوان. Mother is a name, all the religion are talking loud about it. And Islam telling us the path to our paradise is under the feet of our mother. In another way, go back to your mom and ask her to give you the key to paradise. In another way, make her happy with you. لولاك يا أمنا ضاعت معالمنا ولمات آدم منبوذا بأكوانه. If not because of you, O our mother, we will not be mentioned. We will not survive. Can you imagine a child with no mother who will maintain our life? And the time nobody can deal with a baby except a mother who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives a weapon and the tools for that, how to raise a human being. And this mother is the one who raised up prophets and philosophers and politicians, and you name all the great men of the universe. They have been through a mother who maintains their life. لو كان يعبد بعد الله من بشر لكنت أنت صلاتي بعد إيماني. I mean, this poet was saying a word that you won't believe. If there is someone to be worshipped after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my mother will be my prayer and my mother will be my faith. You know, but there is no sujood for anyone, no one to be worshipped. So our mother, even if they ask us using these emotional feelings, we will say no, this is something we cannot go beyond. لذلك فالولاء لله ودينه والمؤمنين شيء لا طاعة لمخلوق في مخالفته. So when we talk about the love and the hate for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to a believer, it is something belong to Allah alone, and no human can take that away. وبر القريب المشرك شيء, and being good to my relative who is a pagan is something different. قد يكون من باب تأليفه وترغيبه في الإسلام. Why Islam wants us to be good to them, even to the non-Muslims, not because we love what they are doing, but because we want them to see the beauty of Islam, and we wish them also the best. The way Allah told us in Surah An-Nisa, not to hate the non-believers to that extreme. Why? كَذَلِكَ كُنْتُم مِّن قَبْلُ فَمَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكُمْ. Because you also used to be pagans before. You also, if not because Allah guided you to Islam, how did you get it? So when you have it, don't hate other people or belittle them, but pray for them and wish them also this success. To pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give them the hidayah. So we can say in this, we need to know, always check our heart and never make a relation with something lust on this dunya, for money or our same country or color or this, but we make it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we make it that way, we will enjoy being next to every Muslim on the whole earth. And we will throw all the flags that made by the enemies of Islam. This is a flag for Burkina Faso, Unite the Burkina people. This is a flag for Pakistan. This is a flag, it's made by them, while Islam gave us only one flag, and we should all hold on to that one. The flag of La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.